Hello, everyone. Sorry, it took me a little bit of time to discover that I didn't actually have my microphone on. What a silly little person. But I noticed that there's at least more than one person, which is my own phone, making sure that the stream looks properly. So whoever is in here, if you don't mind, let me know if the music sounds alright, if you can hear me well enough, and if things sound okay, so that we can proceed and start. Okay, seems like at least one person can hear me. A little low. I'm gonna change that a little bit. Let me know if uh, the sound sounds alright right now. I have music in the background. I have my own microphone. So if I need to get it closer, I will. I know that I tend to scream if I get a little excited, and I wouldn't want to blow your guys' ears. So that that's that's why, I guess. Okay, sounds like much better. Well, everyone, welcome here. We're gonna be starting shortly. I Today what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be having potato farm, and the main objective that I'm gonna have is just sell only potatoes. We need to get to 1 million gold, but only using potatoes. I'm gonna allow myself to have potato juice and pickled potatoes because that just makes things a little bit fun, I guess. Let me show you guys my screen because how about that? Also, did you see that? Did you see that transition? That was pretty cool, right? Yes, I decided to work on a little bit of, um, I guess, transition things on my OBS. I did a little bit of a getting started soon and ending. You will get to see it eventually. I noticed that sometimes my OBS gets a little all dark, so if that ever happens, let me know so that I can fix it immediately. But I have my monitor monitoring everything. I will be paying attention and all that. Also, let me know if the sound of of the game is too loud because I wouldn't want to hear your ears on that as well. I'm going to be using a controller, and as I start the farm, we shall discuss what it is. Also, welcome to everyone that's joining us today. So far, I see a Joshua, Cup of OG. That's pretty funny. Welcome, Cup of OG. Welcome the Jacob fam and anyone else that joins us at a little time. If you want me to say hi, just say it and I'll say hi. Why do I click on load? Like I'm not gonna be loading any new farm. We're gonna start a new one. How about that? But yes, the purpose of today's game is to. Oh my. Why is it so loud? Okay, that was weird. Okay. Um, the purpose of today's farm is going to be getting to 1 million, which we're probably not going to get in this one gameplay alone. Like, I'm going to be honest. Because what I mean is, like, it might take us a few attempts. We will do it though. Uh, I guess my main objective of today's stream is to probably get the greenhouse unlocked so that we can have potatoes all year round because um, potatoes are a little bit only on spring. Sorry, I'm getting notifications here that I need to upgrade my phone. Sorry, my microphone volume. It's just my wonderful, wonderful husband. It's also listening and so giving me some feedback, which is super nice of him. I'm actually gonna stop playing the music of my Steam and just play the one from the game so that we don't get any like copyright issues. How about that? Okay, I just made some adjustments. Let me know if it sounds so like good or bad. We will change it. That's how we learn how to do things, right? By practicing. Of course, we want to call it Potato Farm, and our favorite thing are going to be potatoes. If you have any preference on which animal you want, it's not important, but let me know now. I think that we're going to be doing just the standard farm because it has the most amount of space to plant crops eventually. I don't see why would we get any other type of farm, but if you think that something else needs to be done, do let me know and we'll change it, right? Dun, dun, dun. Sorry, just making sure I have the right style for the character. Okay, the votes are going for dog, which is unfortunate because I'm more of a cat gal. But we'll do this doggy. This one. How about that? Has like a little bandana. It's pretty cute. So my objective for this farm is just going to get to 1 million. I'm not going to worry about perfection because that's just going to be a little insane. So we might not be prioritizing making friends and collecting all of the crops and whatnot, but we will work on it, you know? Something will show up. If you have any recommendations on tips, do let me know because I feel like it's going to be stressful, but it's going to be entertaining. That's the most important thing, right? What we're going to be doing is during spring, I want to get to unlock the greenhouse so that we can have potatoes all year round. And hopefully also get to level, what is it, 9 farming that unlocks the seed makers. That is the main thing that I'm stressing about, getting seed makers, because oh my, if we can't make an insane amount of potatoes during other time when Pierre is not selling potatoes, then we're gonna be stuck and having to sleep all the way till spring of year 2, and that would be a little lame, right? So we're gonna start right now, shall we? I'm excited. Okay, first of all, let's fix the screen because I feel like it's a little too far away. Not my thing. And we will be listening to music. I think that somewhere around there it's good. Yeah. If you think it's a little too loud, do let me know. I'm sorry. I'm super stressed and um I'm super stressed about it going well for you guys. So let me know. Let me know, please. Someone says, "Do you have Pierre sells sprinklers?" I don't think Pierre sells sprinklers. The one that sells sprinklers, it's Krobus, as far as I am concerned. Iridium quality, so those are pretty nice. But that would means that we need to get to, we need to unlock the sewers, which for that we need to donate some things to the museum. Ah, a brand new farm. How exciting! So I'm a little used to having things like this, so just gonna organize them. I feel like I'm going to plant the parsnips because that's gonna be good for energy at some point, you know? We're not gonna sell them, but it's gonna be good experience and it's gonna be good for energy. Like, I don't see why not. Seems like a good thing. Someone asked, is that a mod? Yes, it looks like it's a mod about. I don't have it's. This is completely vanilla. I don't have any mods active right now. I mean, I do have mods installed, but not active. Um, we can do something like that in the future if it would make things easier, I guess. Typical day in Stardew Valley, just planting some parsnips. And I do want to get all of the possible mixed seeds that we can so that we can get extra free potatoes. You know, that means that we should have probably picked the forest farm because I know that that one has like a bigger chance of getting us mixed seeds. Whoops. If anyone wants me to go and go onto the forest farm, I can still do it. It's pretty early, so speak now or forever hold the peace, of however the saying goes. Okay, time to get some chest builds. How about that? Okay, no stones. Sorry, I get distracted. I want to get it all cleared up. So, Cup of OG says, I think it's just a preference. I usually have it on my runs, but I don't always use it. I think it just depends on what you're doing. I haven't actually heard about that mod, um, where it sells sprinklers, because I feel like whenever I hear like, oh, random NPC sells sprinklers, it's like, oh, it leads me to expand it or something like that. And I'm not much of a mud person, if I'm gonna be honest, because I don't know. I feel like I like the game already the way it is. The specific mods that I have are super like. It doesn't really affect the gameplay a lot, so it's not super fun. But maybe I will do a modded gameplay one of these days. How about that? I think it's time for us to go and get ourselves some seeds. How about that? Because that's the only thing that we're gonna be able to sell. So let's get some potatoes. I guess okay, I guess we could also make friends to with other people so we can get free goodies. Like we can make friends with Pam so that she can send us some batteries, and friends with other people so that we can get free yummy stuff. But other than that, I don't think it's important to talk to anyone. Like, see this guy's like, well, I'm gonna say hi to Gus. How about that? Because he sends you food sometimes in the mail. Hello, Gus. Be my friend. No, Pierre, I'm not interested in any other supplies other than potatoes. Which, oh my gosh, we can only afford 10 potatoes. That is kind of terrible. But hey, every empire needed to start somewhere, right? I'm just gonna brag about my potatoes, holding them on top of my head. Uh, Thank you. I will try to. I feel like I'm so stressed about making it fun for everyone that I'm stressing about not making it fun for me. But yes, I will have fun. This is already exciting. I've been thinking about like strategies and what would be the best thing to do. And the truth is that if we want to not have to sleep all the way till next year, we need to get the greenhouse unlocked. Which means that unfortunately, we're gonna have to be going the JoJo route. I'm not a huge fan of it. It's kind of evil, but it also means, oh, nice, mix seeds. Hopefully, we get some potatoes. Uh, that just means we actually can get it done this time. I don't usually go by the JoJo route, but we're gonna have to do it this time. For all be for the potatoes, right? So he says, the most important thing is to put your fun as priority so you don't get burnout and or starts to feel like a chore. You're right. You're totally right. I feel like that's a good thing about Stardew Valley. It's my favorite video game. So even though it's also the type of videos that do the best in my channel, oh my, I should have brought my pickaxe. Even though it's the best type of videos and streams that do in my channel, I feel like it's something that I could do just for funsies too. So that's good, right? Um, it's the good thing about Stardew Valley. But who doesn't like Stardew Valley, honestly? Believe it or not, I actually didn't know about this game until like 2021, maybe. So that's a new thing. Okay, I'll plan these. I'll plan these later. Just gonna leave them there for now. So my plan right now is going to Cindersap Forest to cut some weeds and get some free seeds, because that seems like a good idea. My path is just a little block, so I have to open it over here. I know that there's like this specific type of um, weeds that have the seeds, but those only show up on the forest farm. So that's a little unfortunate. I'm planning to either eat the part. Well, yes. So once I harvest the parsnips, they're gonna give me some experience, so that way I can have a scarecrow at least. But then I'm planning to eat them, because I think it will be good to go to the mines and get some sprinklers going. Um, and so to make the dives a little bit more effective, one seed collected. To make the dives a little bit more effective, I will be eating my parsnips. Of course, I'm also going to be eating like horseradishes and whatever other goodies I find on the ground. But if I can sell those parsnips, like, might as well eat them, right? Man, there's no extra seeds laying around. I don't know. I remember checking what was the luck of today, but I don't remember if it was good luck or bad luck. I actually don't think that luck affects on how many seeds do you get from weeds. That seems kind of like super intense. Plus, I don't think I'm super stressed. Let this be an artifact. Yes, trilobite. Um, sorry, I was about to start singing a local meme from like my family. Um, I forgot what I was saying. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, so I'm not super worried about foraging everything today because I know that I'll have till Saturday to collect everything, but I am looking for the weeds because those seeds would come in handy. So far, we only have one and one at home, so it's not like it's gonna be super effective. Oh, hello, Haley. Yeah, keep taking pictures, girl. Oh my gosh, I'm a little sad and worried that it looks like all we're having here is fiber. And the bad thing is that I feel like if I collect it all right now, then it won't spread. Oh, nice. Two mixed seeds. And what should all be just like parsnips and cauliflowers? Which is like on a regular day, it would be super nice to have cauliflowers, but oh, nice. We have upgraded our foraging level and we have found another bulk of seeds. So maybe it's not going super terrible. I'm gonna stop complaining. Okay, we got them all. You know what else? It's good to explore. I'm gonna go check the trash cans. Because sometimes that has food and nice goodies, right? It's just I'm already like super tired and I don't want to use the little bit of energy that I have left. Look, what did I tell you? Piece of bread. Excellent for the future. Um, we're already super tired and I don't want to run out of energy completely and then miss the opportunity of planting these four seeds that we have. Yes, I think that's how you spell her name, Haley. I think that's how it is. There's different ways of spelling it, but also I don't know why I'm picking up these things because of course they're not gonna do me any good. Why did I come to forage at the beach? I don't know. It's just subconscious, I guess. I think okay. Would it be good if we like upgrade our trash can? Because that way, whenever we sell something like this, well, not sell, trash something, we can get money from that. So, like, would that be considered cheating in that potato farm? I don't know. You'll let me know. Because if you would be interested in that, then it will make things like super easy, I think. If you have an iridium quality trash can, you get like, I think, 50% of what you sell. So, that could give us a little bit of a boost. Of course, it's not profitable because you're losing half of it, but you get a little bit of a boost, right? Hey, Maru, I'm not gonna use this. Do you want this clam? What is it? Okay, she didn't like it. That's so sad. Um, so we get someone else in here in the comments saying, Jesus V. Let me get this right. The only thing you'll be selling are potatoes. Yes, that is the goal. Except I'm allowing myself to do potato juice and dry potatoes, just to spice things up a little bit. Um, so I don't know why I picked up the flowers, I guess. So I did mention earlier that if if it seems like a good idea, I will be gifting people so that they can send us things. It's all for the convenience of their friendship. Uh, so I won't be selling any of the things that I'm picking up, but it can come useful as gifts or crafting recipes. That's the only reason. Okay, let's see what we got. We have another parsnip, one potato, that's awesome, another parsnip, and another parsnip. Well, at least we got one potato. That's that's an improvement, right? It's super dark in here. Okay, let's go to bed. We did get a level up in foraging, which is, I don't know, not helpful at all. I guess we can make field snacks right now. Okay, so unfortunately, because of how my game is, um, I need to every single time. Sorry. I'm gonna have to do that every now and then. So I'm sorry about that. If anyone knows the solution to this type of problem, you should let me know so that I don't have to restart the things every 5 seconds. Well, I guess it's not every 5 seconds. It's every 15 minutes or so. Then how long the day lasts. So the spirits feel neutral today, which would mean an ideal day for fishing. But I don't know if we will be doing that. Thanks, Willie, for letting me know about it. So here's my thing. I could fish for food and gifts, but not necessarily to have potatoes. Is that even worth it at this point? Like, I don't know. Oh, I'm so sorry. So, yes, when I put the other screen, I don't have my microphone added. So, let me just explain again everything that happened really quick. There's something wrong with my Stardew Valley game. Everything since I modded, ever since I modded it, sometimes it just randomly crashes. So for me to avoid it like completely destroying all of the progress I've done for like several days, I need to go out of the game and log back in. And so that's what I did. And because I didn't want to just have you guys looking at my Steam screen and then coming back, that's why I moved to the other scene on my OBS. But I'm an idiot because I didn't add the microphone to that. So of course you couldn't hear any of that. So I'm sorry. I'll just stop going into that screen, and you guys get to see me restart. But what I said was the problem is that um, every time I finish a day, I just log out and log back in. I know it's a little tedious, but I'd rather do that than lose my entire file. Um, Cup of OG says, Are there any corrupted files? Maybe. I don't know. So whenever that thing happens and I'm running mods, the little screen that tells you what the issues could be, um, says, oh, like, I need to read it exactly to see what it says. But I think it's like, it can't find where the farm is anymore. Like, it just disappeared. And then it does seem corrupted on the file. So I just need to make a copy of it every single day, which sounds like so tedious if I'm like wanting to play for like long hours of time. So instead of having to deal with making copies of every single file every day, I just log out and log back in. It takes me like 10 seconds. Um, yeah, so it's not the best solution, but it's the solution that I've been going on for a while because I don't really know uh, computer science, coding, all of that stuff. I mean, honestly, if you told me that my computer had a virus, I wouldn't be able to tell. I will have to ask for help. Not really a techie person, which is unfortunate because I really like video games, so I should probably figure it out. Mama Peach says, Good luck with the potato journey. Thank you so much. We're excited. So far, we have 11 potatoes. Can we get to 1 million with that many? I don't know. We'll try. Well, here's the thing. Like, it's good that we're planting all of these well seeds, even if it's not potato, because that's going to give us the experience that we need to craft seed makers. And that way we can have enough enough seeds during not the spring. So I had the idea that I would be. Oh, did I miss some seeds? Oh my, I'm gonna go have to look at for them now because oh, there you are. Thank you so much. Uh, sorry, I'm trying to read and talk at the same time. So Jesus says that seems like a safe approach. Yeah. So like I don't know what the solution would be for it, but I'm gonna keep doing this until I can find what works best for it. And then Mama Peach says, "Girl, me too. Honestly, technology is scary." Yes. Well, my thing is like I'm scared of making it worse. You know, like oh, what if I try to fix something, then I delete all of my files, you know, because they were corrupted or something. It's like, oh, I'd rather finish my farm that I'm currently working on before finding a solution than finding a solution right now that could make things worse. That's my thing. And thanks for letting me know about the mixed mix seeds. Oh my goodness, speaking is hard. Well, but we found three more just in this little time. I think we're gonna plant them and then go to sleep. Oh wow, another one, amazing. I think we're gonna plant, get all of this cleared up and then go to sleep, even if it's like kind of early in the day, because what else are we gonna do? Like, if you guys want me to go fishing for food later that we go in the mines, I can do that. But I just don't see if there's much point to that, you know? I know that there's also the way of like having animals to increase your farming experience, but I think that the cost of hay it's like too much in comparison with the experience that they would bring, especially because we wouldn't be able to sell eggs or milk, you know? Sorry, I'm just trying to get all of these weeds everywhere, and it gets. I think that at some point I'm gonna have to clear from trees and rocks and whatnot too, so we can have enough space for um, all of the. Oh, nice, more seeds. All of the potatoes that we're gonna plant. Except the only profitable place for literally all of the year except spring is gonna be the greenhouse. So maybe we don't even have to clear all of this. We're just doing it for the seeds. Okay. I'm just gonna pause really quick so I can take a little water break. Well, it looks like we found 6 seeds. And we'll see how many of those are potatoes. I'm so good at making things symmetrical and organized. Don't you think? It's kind of terrible because I don't get to predict what they going to be, so it's gonna look very nasty. So we have more parsnips. Oh, a cauliflower, nice. More parsnips. One potato, 2 potatoes, and one more parsnip. That's pretty alright. Even though we won't be able to make money out of the other things, it's good because experience. So what do you guys think? Should I go fish a little bit, or you know what? Like, might as well get the fishing rod, right? Like, there's no point in postponing it. Like that way, if we also see any like fibers laying around, we can get those too. Okay, so here's are a couple of other things that I thought that make money. Um, Let me know if you think that's considered like cheating. So number one, upgrading my trash can, so that every time I trash something, it gives me money. Is that considered cheating? Because if it is, then I won't do it. I won't upgrade it at all. Number two, completing quests for different villagers. Would that be considered cheating because it's making money out of something else that's not potatoes? What do you think? Do you agree? Do you not agree? Those are the only things that I think make money without the chipping bin. Or if you can think of, oh my, I missed it, it lagged a little bit. If you can think of any other idea on how to make money, we can discuss it. Cause like the rule can be just like don't ship anything other than potatoes, but there's other ways of making money. Like you could also just sell the fish directly to Pierre, I mean to Willie, or sell the veggies directly to Pierre. But that does sound like cheating to me, like a lot. Oh, sorry, Willie. I didn't mean to stand in your spot. Cup of OG says, I don't think trash gives you full money, so I think it's okay. And for the gifts, I think it's fine as well. Okay. If someone else votes the way you do, then I'm gonna go to the board and check on different board quests because that is sure to give us a boost. Especially because, okay, if we're trying to get to 1 million, 1 million with only potatoes. Oh, and I forgot my artifact back at home. Okay, we're gonna get all of these in case someone else asks for them. How about that? For the completion of quests. if other people disagree and think that oh that's like cheating, then I won't do it. Ooh, bubbles. This fish is only with the intention of eating it. I'm not gonna sell them, don't worries. Man, I feel like my oh my, I missed it. I feel like my throat is like super dry right now. I wonder if it's because I'm like a little nervous, you know? Oh my, do I know how to fish? I don't think that fishing is the best way of spending my time actually. I'm just gonna go home, put these things on a nice comfy chest, and then look, another piece of bread. That's pretty cool, right? Because it's gonna help us a lot with energy in the future. I need a cave carrot if it's not too inconvenient. Well, Lewis, the cave carrots are only found in the caves, and cannot access the caves right now. So you're gonna start to. It's gonna be an inconvenience, unfortunately. I feel like my head it's so bare. I'm so used to having all of the possible hats, and right now it's just nothing. I'm gonna put everything away and take a nap. How about that? You know what? Before I go to bed, I should probably cut wood because wood will be necessary for the future, and so might as well use it. The energy I have left before going to bed. Jesus V says, I think completing quest with non-potato items would be fine, but not sure about the upgraded trash can. Okay. I know. So like, depending on how much you've upgraded, it does give you some money back. Like on my latest gameplay, I have it upgraded to iridium, so I think it does give you like half of the profit. So if if I was to, I don't know, sell. Okay, I'm getting exhausted. If I was going to sell an iridium quality wine, it's like 5,000 G just in there. Like, yeah, that would be considered cheating. So if we all agree that quest is fine, I will do quests. Okay, so this is what I have to do every single time I'm done with a day. I just need to log out and then open back in. which is so silly, so stupid, but we have to do it to keep the game surviving, right? So if anyone can think of a solution for this, do share. Oh, hi, Lukey. Hello, everyone. Don't worry, you're not late. We're just starting. We're day 3 of Potato Farm, and we're just trying to grind those potatoes, you know? So far, it's not going super well because the mixed seeds that we've gotten have given us parsnips and cauliflowers, but it could be worse, right? I don't know why I checked the fortune. It's not like it's gonna make a huge difference. And like it's watered, so I guess I'll just spend my energy cutting wood today because when it comes to making preserve jars and um kegs, we will need wood. So I'm gonna use all of my energy on getting those potatoes. It's just like relaxing, chilling on the rain. Does it sound on your guys' end? Does it sound like a little clippy, the sound whenever I'm cutting the tree? Oh my, I didn't mean to. We should probably plant the trees back, you know? For the benefit of having wood all the time, always. Was I saying? Yes, so does it sound like clipping sounds when I am cutting the trees? If it sounds good for you, then I won't worry about it. It just sounds a little clippy on my end, but... Luki says, boil and mash them, stick them in a stew. Yes, the best way. Like, oh, that's why. Okay, so that's why I decided potatoes because I love potatoes in real life. I was talking with Mr. Smoothie the other day about this, and it's like, what can we even dehydrate potatoes? Because if we can, um, oh, you can hear the trees a little bit too much. Let me fix that a little bit. Sorry if it went black a little bit. It's just because of the, as I said, the going in and out of the game. So you're just trying to fix the sound a little bit. And I'm gonna have some background music going. Let me know if that gets too loud. Keep me updated. All I want to do is give you guys the best experience possible. So I appreciate your comments. As I was saying, I was talking with Mr. Smoothie about like, oh, can we dehydrate potatoes because that would just straight up be chips, you know, potato chips, and that would be pretty cool to do in Stardew, right? But the labels that things have is like, oh, dried cranberries, dried other type of things, you know, never. Oh, look, I put it in a bag. Except raisins, you know, raisins has its own little category, so I guess we could do potato chips with no problem. So I'm gonna plant these trees back so that we can always have wood available. I shouldn't plant them super close because then I won't see when these trees grow. I won't be able to see um the crops, and that's gonna stress me. So I'm gonna change them already. How about that? Oh my! So you don't really hear the game. You hear background hum. Well, that's unfortunate. Let me try to do a little bit higher. Okay, we have the rain as a sound right now, so let me know if the rain sounds are are good. And I have the song going to like Stardew Valley music too. So if it gets too loud now, I change it again. Let me know. Should we do anything else before going to bed? I think we'll be okay. Since I'm gonna have the other music. Oh, it is the since we have the other music going on right now. I'm just gonna turn off the game music. If my controller sounds are too loud, I can put something on top of them. Let me just cover my controller. Okay, So now you shouldn't be able to hear my controller sounds. Since last day was super short, I don't think I need to restart the game, so I'm gonna risk it a little bit. We'll see if we have reasons to be worried about this. It's unfortunate because I feel like what we're going to be doing until we get our potato money is just watering, cutting trees, and going to bed. Except I do want to go to the... I do want to go to the mines so that we can have ores for sprinklers, even if it's the lamest quality of sprinklers. Because that just means we don't take energy on that and we can spend it on other things. You know, seems like a good plan to me, at least. Oh, so Luki says everything is perfect on his end and controller is not loud. Only notice because I was trying to hear, Jesus says. So, thanks for letting me know. I guess it's like self-conscious. So there was this one time where I was recording a video with Mr. Smoothie, and so we were both playing with the controller, and I had the gain on my microphone like super high, so that we could be both away from the microphone and talk normally. But because of that, it grabbed a lot of the controller sounds, and then when I was trying to edit that video, it just sounded like a tick, 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 all over the place, and it was so obnoxious that that video didn't end up seeing the light of day. But I mean, we re-recorded. We did some other level of that game, and I think it was Overcooked. I'm not sure. But yeah, so that's why I'm very self-conscious about it, because all that time I tried to edit and it sounded terrible. I don't want anyone to have to deal with that, you know? So thanks, all of your input and comments are highly appreciated. Joshua says, I think the game is a little quiet, but otherwise it seems good to me. I don't hear the controller or ambient sound. Thank you. If the game is still a little too quiet, let me know. We'll fix it. Please be seeds, please be seeds. Coal. I guess it's fine. We're gonna need it for a scarecrow, so it's good. I'm also going to cut the grass because I'm not gonna need it for anything, and that way we have more chance of weeds to appear, right? So I'm gonna put everything away before we're going to take a nap again. And really the only reason why we're planting all these tree seeds is so that we never have to go outside, because I'm sure there's plenty of wood in Cindersap Forest. Like it's just for being silly, you know? Oh, nice. And now we have... Okay, this is another great reason for why to cut wood, so that we can have coal. Except I feel like I'm getting confused between leaving the farm at all and like not leaving the farm at all and not just selling potatoes, you know? Like I can do literally everything except sell anything other than potatoes. So I need to chill. I can't go to the mines. It'll be fine. So someone named Bean commented. That's an awesome name, by the way. Hey, this is an awesome idea. How far into the game would you expect to get before hitting 1 million? I don't know, maybe like 4 years, I think. It's just potatoes are not super... The problem with potatoes is, oh nice, we have our parsnips. This is awesome stuff. Potatoes are only available in spring, so that is... Oh, did we get 2 levels? No way. No, just 1. I don't know why I thought that we got 2 levels. The problem with potatoes is that they're only available during spring. So my biggest stress right now, it's unlocking the greenhouse so that we can have potatoes all year round. But that also means that for it to even work, we also need to get to level, I think it's 8. No, 8 or 9 farming, so that we can unlock the seed maker. Because with the seed maker, then like we're set. We just need to do potatoes in the greenhouse and have fun. Looks like the mines are officially unlocked, so we're gonna go and stress with that. How about that? I'm gonna bring all my parsnips, so that we can have some food in the mines, and my pickaxe. Those are the only things I want to bring. So like I want to get some ore to have sprinklers. That's the only reason why we're going to the mines. And because it's so fun, of course. I'll put these over here. Just easy access. I think that other than farming, mines are like... No, I like fishing too. I think I like mines more than I like fishing. Maybe. It's just, it's fun in the beginning of the game. And it's fun later in the game too. Fishing, it's super efficient at the beginning of the game. But once you advance into it, it's just not even that profitable. Hey Linus. Do you mind if I grab all of the forageables that you were going to have for dinner? I'm sorry. I need them for a meal in the caverns. Which I feel like the only reason why we're seeing so many forageables is because I haven't picked them up in a few days. Just hanging around in the farm, getting some weeds for for potatoes. Sorry Marlon, I love talking to you, but I'm gonna skip your cutscene because I already know what you're going to say. Just organizing some things in here. You know what? It's good. Sorry, I tried to go to the elevator. It's good that we come because there are fibers in the mines as well. So maybe we'll get some seeds from here too. That would be nice, right? I think that the luck today was like bad. I don't know. I don't remember. That it's always good to have the UI info suite mode because it just reminds me of how lucky or unlucky I am that day. Oh my goodness, this unupgraded pickaxe, it's terrible. Okay, slime. Go bother someone else. Like, I'm busy. Oh, did I forget to water one plant? That's terrible. Well, we'll see when we come back home. I'm not planning to pass out in the mines by no means. So, except I could. I mean, I'm broke and I got a level up, so there's no reason why I should go back home, except that plant that I forgot to water. There is no rush on getting the plants ready though, because the ones that were left... No, the ones that were left were the potatoes, so yes, there is rush on getting those. Okay, fine, I will go home. It's funny, it feels like I'm having a conversation with myself. Because I am. In this room that I'm recording, I'm by myself. But thanks to all the 13 people that are currently watching, thank you so much. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're having fun. And we're just hanging around in the mines, having fun. It's the on alone to the right. Oh, yeah. I think I did water that one, but I might be wrong. We'll double check. We'll water it again just to make sure, because it's a potato. I wouldn't want to lose any potatoes in this. Okay, there's a chance that these things have some mixed seeds. Nah, just some hardwood trash. It's not gonna be useful for anything. Well, it might be. I don't know. I'm not gonna toss it. I'm just gonna hold on to the hardwood in case it comes handy at any point. I don't even remember what is it that we need for the first tier sprinklers. I think it's copper and iron. Oh, time for a snack. I'm gonna have the leeks because I had the least of the leeks. Gotta get this copper ore. Like, hopefully it's gonna come to a point where we can just have sprinklers do all the work for us so that we can come to the mines and work on getting seeds. So that's why I'm stressing so much about getting the sprinklers set up. By the way, just be warned, our farm is going to look so terribly ugly. Because there's not much you can do without, like, the problem with mixed seeds that I have is that you don't really know what you're gonna get. Floor 5, yay! And since you don't know what you're gonna get, there's no way that you can plant your crops so they look nice, you know? Okay, so Luigi says, one copper bar, one iron bar, and level 2 farming for year 1 sprinklers. How do you know about that? Hmm? How is it that you know? Did you already start your farm, Luki? Because you haven't told me if you started doing your farm. You said that you were going to let me know. But it's good knowledge to have. So we definitely are going to have to get the copper bars and the iron bars. So we need to get to floor 40 at least. And I'm starting to feel exhausted. I think it's a good time to go home since we made it to floor 5. And we don't have the quest about... Oh, we have some money from here. Okay, does this count? Can I get it? I think it's fine. There's no reason why I wouldn't take advantage of those 100 gold for getting a parsnip, right? If people think that that's cheating, let me know, and I will not spend those 100 G. I'll just pass out so that it gets stolen from me. But I think that quest is fine, right? We agreed on that. Oh, you Google it. Okay, so next time you need to have some random piece of knowledge from Stardew Valley, you just need to go to the Stardew Valley wiki. It has everything you can possibly need or want from anything. Just a little pro tip in there. Bean says, that makes sense because I think the next level of sprinkler needs gold. Yes, I know that the normal quality sprinklers requires gold and refined quartz, and that the iridium one requires iridium. Would you believe that? So, oh, so many things. Oh yeah, making sure that we did water this plant. I don't want to lose that one potato. Looks like it was watered. I'm not going to go and get new seeds today because I don't have energy to plant them, and I'd rather not spend the food on just planting more potatoes when I can come tomorrow. But I will go and visit the traveler merchant, because what if he has or she? I don't know. What if the traveler merchant has potato seeds or something that are super cheap? I don't think so, because they're probably going to sell them for 1,000 gold because they know we're desperate for potatoes. What do you have, lady? Strawberry melons, bad wings, walleyes. Oh, they do. He has a potato. That's funny. Of course I'm not going to buy you one potato for 500 G. Totally trying to rob us. Plus, I don't even have the money, so I don't even know why I came. In my latest gameplay, I already have the return scepter, so with the click of a button, I'm straight back home. And I'm kind of missing it right now. I'm also super slow because in my other gameplay, again, I am already having coffee and my horsey, and it's just you get to places everywhere super fast. This. So, Bean says, buy that potato and frame it somewhere. I would love to buy it. I would love to buy it. And we can put it on a little sign or something, but... Unfortunately, she sells things so expensive because she knows we're desperate. We got level 1 farming. Now we get to have a scarecrow. Oh, and level 1 mining. That's pretty cool. I don't think it affects on the sense of sprinklers if we... Oh my gosh. If we have mining. But we're still gonna try to get to floor 40 at least. So we can have those sweet, sweet sprinklers. Sorry, I keep logging out, but again, the problems of computers. Someone else says, buy the potato. I would love to buy the potato, but I couldn't afford it. Literally the only reason why I had money was because of that quest that I completed. So, well, hi, Clint. Let me guess, you're gonna teach me how to build furnaces. Can I skip it? Yes, okay. Sorry, I thought I had to watch the entire thing. Sorry, I'm just gonna check. Oh, good luck today. So we're going to the mines. One more parsnip. 2 more parsnips, 3 more parsnips. See, like, what did I tell you? I told you that the farm was going to look terrible because there's no way of predicting how it's going to turn out. It's unfortunate. Okay, making sure I do water these ones that are on the side. Maybe only in our dreams. Yes, let's just all pretend that I did get that potato, but I had it as a snack. I am going to go to donate this artifact, this trilobite, and I'm also going to pack a couple of fish snacks. No, not that one. So that it gets used. Dun, 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 dun. Sorry, I'm just pondering what do I want to do with my life. Okay, so now we have the quest of the slimes, which I think is just going to allow us to get into the Adventurers Guild. That'll be good. So I'm just going to go and get new potatoes, donate this thing, and then we'll go to the mines. Now we need a potato chat emote. Yes. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I haven't finished my stickers that I needed to do. Oh, with Samwise, yes, we should totally do that. I've been working, meaning to work on. Oh, that's right. He's close to like 8 or 9, yeah. So I guess we'll just wander around. I've been meaning to get out the stickers that we need. I'll have them soon for everyone to use. Oh my goodness. It's just okay. So, in case you didn't know, whoever is joining for this first ever live stream of Potato Farm, I'm also a mom. So, oh nice, free food, free real estate. I'm also a mom that has some other duties and responsibilities, and so literally every single time I have some free time, without taking care of my son, like I spend it on the channel, and sometimes it's like, oh, might as well edit this video, or oh, might as well work on this thumbnail. And so then, oh, the stickers, yeah, like they can wait for one moment, which is sad because they obviously can't. Oh, someone put a potato. Thank you, Elma. That's actually super cute. Thank you guys for all the potato support. Oh my goodness, I went all around town and it's still not 9. Come on, Pierre. You know what's that? Oh, nice! Look at this. Some delicious red plate, and it gives us max energy. Good thing that we're taking it to the mines then. If we get hungry, we'll have delicious red plate for breakfast. Hi, Harvey. You know what will be nice too? To like freaking... Oh my gosh, no! Potatoes cost 50 gold? I guess I'll buy 2. That's so sad. Okay, guys, this is probably gonna take me a little bit longer than expected. Oh my gosh. So Kylie Sen says, this game looks cute. What is it all about? Well, usually it's a farming RPG. So you've inherited a farm from your grandfather, and it's completely bare. You have no experiences on planting crops or doing anything like that, and so you need to, so you get your tools like a hoe and like an axe and a watering can like this, and so then you plant seeds and water them, and it's all super fun and cutesy. You also get to meet villagers in town, and some of them are even like dateable, you know, like wink wink. Oh my gosh, I even donated the trilobite. Okay, we'll do that some other time. I'll take the red plate and the horseradishes. How about that? Can I already build a furnace? Oh no, I need more copper ore. Yes, you can get married to someone. So let me show you really quick. So this is the how do you call it, the interface. And so here's different types of things. And so on social, you get to see all of the villagers that are in town. And some of them even say single, meaning those are like options for you to marry or date. There's some other people here. Oh, Sebastian. He's my favorite. The emo boy. And so, yeah, you come here, you cut trees, you make sprinklers, you plant seeds around. It's actually super fun. But then it gets a little bit more intense because it's like, oh, you can go to the mines like Minecraft style to like get ores that you need to upgrade your tools and build things that are like nicer and better. Um, and then you can also go fishing, like there's a lake in the ocean, and get some nice delicious fishes that work for snacks so you have more energy to go about your day. Or you can also sell the fish, which gives you good money. Anyway, I do totally recommend you playing this game. If you haven't already, it's so fun. But however, in this particular occasion, we're trying to do a little bit of a challenge by not selling or making money out of anything other than potatoes. So even though you can go fish and sell the fish for money, I'm not going to be doing that, because this is going to be potato farm. You can make like artisan goods with like kegs and preserve jars. So we will be taking advantage of that, like making potato juice. It's not liquor, it's just potato juice. um, but we will be doing that at some point. And not yet, because we currently don't have the level of skill or knowledge on how to make kegs to make potato juice. But one day, you know. Luki says, if you like Animal Crossing, you will love this game. Yes, I think it's like a combination between like Minecraft and Animal Crossing, but that's like, this is like 2D, you know, which for me works great because I don't get motion sick. Because as I say, I'm like a little wimp that struggles with getting dizzy when gaming. It's kind of terrible. So this game turns out to be perfect for me. Thanks Stardew Valley for always having a warmer place for me. Never heard of it. Like Animal Crossing? Yeah, it's like pretty. It's like the Nintendo huge biggest game on like, oh, cozy farming games. I feel like it's like a new like complete category now, just like farming games, and it's mostly because of like Harvest Moon, Animal Crossing, and Stardew Valley. They're like the pioneers of the farming genre. I do have to say I've never played Animal Crossing either, so don't quote me on anything about that. Actually, the reason why I'm not going to worry about those. The reason why I started playing Stardew Valley, it's because of Animal Crossing, but not because not because I played Animal Crossing. The thing is that, oh, mixed seeds. What can we sell? Stupid slimes and wood. Okay. I used to play The Sims a lot earlier, and that means, oh my goodness, I don't have space. I'll come back for that. How about that? Oh no, because it's shoes, right? Yeah. I was going to worry about it, but not anymore. I just get to put these shoes on and nothing gets lost. Yeah, so I used to play The Sims a lot. I still do, actually. It's quite fun. But I was playing The Sims one time, and it was on my husband's computer. And he was just playing on his PlayStation. When we were young and had no kids, and we just play games till like 2 in the morning. One day, he was like, hey, so can I use my computer? I've been meaning to play this game. I think it was like Civilization something. And I'm like, sure, I guess you can use your own computer. I'll play on the Switch or something. And so I go in the Switch and I'm trying to look for some fun game to play. And I remember Animal Crossing, and that it's like, oh, it's a super fun farming RPG, and it has cute little things and whatnot. And so I was going to give it a try and play Animal Crossing. But then I realized that it costs like $60. And I'm like, what? No, I'm not gonna do that. I was actually like really tempted to do it, but I read somewhere that the time that you spend in Animal Crossing is like actually it's your real life time. I don't know how to say it. Like if it's 10 in the morning in your real life, it's 10 in the morning in your game. You know what I mean? So because of that, I'm like, oh, that's kind of terrible because it's like 2 in the morning right now. And I don't want it to be always 2 in the morning in my game, because what if I want to meet the villagers? Are they always going to be sleeping? That would be sad, right? And so right next to the side of Animal Crossing on my Switch, it said, if you like Animal Crossing, you might also like, and then there it was, Stardew Valley, the one and only. and it was way cheaper, and it looked like cute little pixel art, and it looked like it was 2D too, so I was not going to be getting DC. What would happen otherwise? And so I'm like, I'm just gonna give it a try. And so I'm not gonna award that one. Like it's not important. All of those things don't matter to me. And so I decided to give it a try, and I installed Stardew Valley, and next thing you know, I played for like 6 hours straight because it was so fun. I had so much fun playing it, and I think I got to like midsummer on. Whoa, horseradish gives you like no energy at all, no health, no energy at all. That's kind of sad. And yeah, that's how I discovered Stardew Valley. I started originally playing on my Switch, and eventually I wanted to give modding a try. Actually, no. The reason why I installed Stardew Valley on my computer was because I wanted to play while I was at work. And if I brought my Switch, it would look kind of obvious that I was like not working. So I installed it on my computer, and then I've been playing on the computer ever since. I still enjoy a lot playing on the Switch, don't get me wrong. It's just I'm a PC gal. Anyway, that's the story. That's all I've got for today. I've been talking for so long. Sorry, guys. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Luki says PC Master Race, Steam forever. Yes, like I love Steam. Right now, if you are watching this live with me right now, you should go and take a look at the like summer sale. I think that there's like super good things going on right now. So if you can, do go check it out. Kyla says, I would rather have large meal. Oh, that's right. I'm such an idiot. Thank you, Kylie. I have the meal right here. It's like the red plate. There I'm fighting for my life. Oh my goodness, look, it turned green. Yeah, thank you so much for your tip. They're like eating the lame horseradishes when I can just have the like meal. Thank you so much. Also, I should probably like unalive these limes because it's part of a quest, and I'm sure that if it gives me money, then we'll do it, right? And what was I saying? Oh yeah, so the next comment says, oh, that's really neat. I've never played Animal Crossing either. And like, it's the thing, I feel like everyone that's like, oh, you play The Sims and you play Stardew Valley, then you probably also play Animal Crossing. It's like, I mean, I'm sure it's fun. It's just so expensive. And I have Stardew Valley, which is basically the same vibe. So if I want something more chaotic, then I'll play The Sims. Which, by the way, if you like The Sims, I currently have a gameplay going on my channel. Those are just videos, not streams, so feel free to check that out. But yeah, Animal Crossing, I don't think it's for me right now. Maybe if they get like a new one and I get the Switch too, because of course I didn't buy it, then I might give it a try, you know, for the people that might be interested to watch. Kid says, love the art style in this game. I know, right? It's so good. I recently started trying to do some pixel art to, I guess, make the thumbnail parts of it for my videos. And it's so hard to do pixel art. Oh my gosh. I can't believe how good the art is. So the guy that did this game, it's one person alone. He doesn't have any help. Well, back in the day, he didn't have any help. Now he has like a marketing team and coding errors, whatnot. But when he originally got it out, it was just him, which is pretty cool. So he drew everything, the music that you can hear, he composed everything. It was pretty cool. So thanks, Concerned Ape. Shout out to the man, the legend, Concerned Ape, the creator of Stardew Valley. Bean says, when I first got this game, I was in high school and I would play it until 4 a.m. sometimes. Honestly, oh my gosh, yes. Same over here. I'm just gonna eat this jam so I can get the door scroll. If I could play till like the middle of the night, I would play Stardew Valley all the time. It's just so fun, especially when you're doing challenges like this, when you need to try new things. But even if it's just like, oh, I'm gonna just do a regular gameplay, it's so fun. I recommend it to anyone. My favorite game, Stardew Valley. No message there, and it's like Luki says a bit of Mrs. Smoothie lore. Yes, just I thought about doing like a little video detailing this story, because okay, when I finished playing The Sims, I was like, oh, you know what game I would love to play? It's a game called The Farm. And it was a game that I played when I was a child, that was available on like Girls Go games, which sounds so silly, but yes. When I was a girl, I would play Girls Go games, and there was this game called The Farm. And it was basically that you just had a farm, you planted seeds, you water them, and then you harvest, and then you sell them, and you could do that forever. And so, um, because I was thinking about it, like, oh, I wonder if I can find a game that it's called The Farm. And so I googled, not I googled, I searched on the Switch for The Farm game. I'm not gonna get this. I'm just gonna come back and get it because it's late and I don't have any room, so I'm gonna go home. But anyway, so I looked for The Farm, and then Animal Crossing came up, and then I'm like, oh, it's expensive and I don't want to have to do real time. And so like on the adjacent of Animal Crossing came Stardew Valley. So everything came from number one, not using my computer. Number two, thinking about the farm game. And number three, Animal Crossing being ridiculously expensive. Anyway, that's it. Joshua asks, how do you feel about the new Switch and Nintendo game costs? Like, I personally am not getting it, but it's not because I'm trying to like prove a point or rebel against the capitalism here. Like, I mean, it's their product. They decide if they want to sell it in a certain way or not, you know? But yeah, I do think it's a little pricey, especially for like me that I can't afford it. And the Switch 2 for me runs just fine. So I don't have a reason to get the second one when like, sorry, the Switch 1 that I have runs just fine. So I don't have a reason of getting the new one because I'm enjoying this other one. And it's more like a I play with my family type of thing. So if I was interested in getting games to play with, I mean, games to play by myself, then I just play on my computer. You know, it makes no sense to get a complete new console to play. That's my thing. But I think that just with everything getting more expensive, then like it's kind of inevitable. Like, it just makes me love Stardew Valley more because of how simple it is, how cheap it is, and how affordable it is for like everyone to have. You know, Stardew Valley got like an update on March of last year, and it's just like how it was an update that added hours and hours of content, and it was completely free. Like, it didn't cost anything for all of the systems to all the platforms, like PC, Switch, and all of the things, completely free and available for everyone. So I think that's pretty rad. And it just, the fact that games cost so much these days just makes me appreciate more the work of like indie developers. Just makes it super cool. I'm gonna get this Trilobite on my pocket so I don't forget about it, and I'm gonna check on the log just to see if it's worth it for me to do mines or yeah, I'm just gonna do cutting trees today. Sorry, I feel like I've been talking forever, but potatoes, the potatoes are ready. We'll see how much do we, oh yes, so you see that, oh wow. Okay, I don't know if you noticed, but potatoes have the chance of having a double harvest. So you pick one and instead you get 2 or 3. You can get more or something. So we had planted 11 here, but instead we got 15. So we got 4 free potatoes, which is so freaking rad. That's so awesome. So I don't know how much we're going to make out of this, but of course we're going to spend it on potatoes, you know? And I'm probably going to sell them directly to Pierre, because that way we just have the money available right there and then. Oh, I almost forgot about these two. Sorry, I'm just gonna have a quick sip of water. Okay. Elma says, I'm still doing it. I think you mean like you're still playing Stardew Valley up until like 3 in the morning? That's good. If you are able to do it, I would recommend it to anyone that can. It's just so relaxing. I've also seen like studies on people that check on Stardew Valley for like handling depression or handling anxiety and all those things. It's like it works really well, because it's like why wouldn't you like to just I'm gonna cut some trees, make a little fence for my crops, and have a lot of fun, you know, all the dealio. I recommend it to everyone. Luki says, Oblivion Remastered got me to stay up late too. I actually haven't played it. Not even the original one. It's my husband did, and like he loves it so very much. It's just it's the same issue with the camera that I have with all the games. If it gets me motion sickness, I'm probably not gonna play it, which is super sad. But if interested, I would give it a try. I was thinking about Resident Evil. That's something else that I wanted to do in my channel, but because of how the camera works on like 2, 3, and on, I mean from the remasters, of course. I'm like hesitant to do that. But Resident Evil 1 remaster, it's obviously on my list because the camera doesn't move, because I love Resident Evil so much, and it has to be done, you know, one of these days. I think it's kind of funny that on my top 5 list of video games that I love, it's like Stardew Valley, Super Cozy, and Resident Evil. You gotta do it, you know. Potatoes. Kaylee says, do you have fun with the challenge? Yeah, so far this is my first episode. so far we're having fun. So far it's quite entertaining. And like, I guess I'm just a little stressed too, because I know that I need to get things done on time for like, so that we don't lose the opportunity of having the greenhouse available. And that way we don't have to sleep until next year. That's my biggest stress. But right now it's fun, especially because I get to hang with a lot of people. So thanks everyone that is currently watching. We're 20 people right now. So everyone, welcome. Mrs. Smoothie here. We're just hanging around, working on selling some potatoes. And we just unlocked the community center, which is sad because we're probably not gonna use at all. It's just to unlock the greenhouse via via community center, like we need to wait till winter. Like there's no way. Go ahead, sir, you go first. There's no way we can do it the legitimate way, so we're gonna have to do the Joja route. Yes, look at all this money. We're gonna be able to afford like 6 potatoes, 12 potatoes, no, 6 potatoes. What? I don't know math. Let's see how many can we get. 24. Okay. I had my math cut in half. That's why I was struggling. Okay, we got 24 potatoes. Which being, it's perfect coming for the moment, because they say 1 million is right around the corner. Yes. We're getting close to 1 million. We're just 1 million away because I just spent it all on potatoes again. Luki says, oh yes, that would be perfect. Resident Evil are such good games. Yes. Especially like number 4. Oh my gosh, I love that one so much. But just because I've seen it play, not because I've played it, because I get motion sickness. Poor little wuss. He says, Resident Evil 2 and 3 are coming to PlayStation Plus, the original ones, so the remaster. So I'm so hyped to replay those. Yes. I really like number 1, number 3, number 4. Number 2, not super much, but it was because I was getting the Super 6, so I didn't miss. I didn't hear I missed a lot of the parts of it, I guess. Today, after 30 years, we finally donated the trilobite, which makes nothing. But if we want to get sprinklers from crevices on Fridays, we should probably start donating sooner than later. Excuse me. I'm gonna have another sip of water. Oh my gosh, Lewis. Yeah, you hate me if you want, but you were coming this way. You knew that I was gonna do it and you had to get on my way. Kylie asks, have you heard of Fields of Mistra? I have. And I'm actually interested in playing it. I just feel like when it first came, okay, I think it got an update fairly recently, and it's like all of my feed was full with videos of Field of Mistra, which is quite similar to Stardew Valley. Actually, I heard people saying like, oh, it Fields of Mistra just like a Stardew Valley ripoff, but I don't think so. It has a lot more like magic, if I'm understanding it correctly. I've never played it, but with the videos I've seen, that's my understanding of it. It has like a lot more magic and a lot more, I think it has more villagers interactions too. I might be wrong, but I am definitely interested in playing it. Someday. Who is everyone's most hated villager in Stardew Valley? And Elma says, I hate Kent. You hate Kent? Really? I think he's one of my favorite ones. But the poor guy. I did not expect to hear Kent so fast and soon. I think that one of the ones one of my most disliked villagers. I like them all, even the ones that are like dislikable, like I don't know, Pierre or Morris. I'm like, they have their personality and their role in the community, you know. Sorry, the fact that you say Kent really caught me off guard. I'm still like processing it. It's like I love Kent so much. I guess the problem is that he's just like a little stressed all the time, which is unfortunate. I can't think of who do I dislike. You know, it's like I like all the villagers. Okay, never mind. I do have one villager that I don't like. And it's not necessarily because of their personality, it's because why in the world do we have to befriend the freaking dwarf that lives in the caves in the middle of nowhere, but we can't befriend my sweet, sweet Marlon? Like, I love Marlon. He's my favorite one. Because he's like, oh, like, I'm such a gentleman and I go to the mines. He reminds me of Aragorn, but with gray hair. I don't know. That's my idea of Marlon. And so the fact that we have because to achieve perfection, we need to make friends with the dwarf out of all people. And we don't get to befriend Marlon or Gunther or even Birdie, the crazy lady at the island. Is like, I like all of those people. Why am I not allowed to befriend them, but I have to be friends with the dwarf that literally gets on a fight with poor Krobus? Like, if you have that cutscene with Krobus and the dwarf where they fight each other, and then you talk to Krobus, he's like, oh, I'm all bruised. And it's just like, oh, I don't like you, dwarf. You're so mean. Anyway, just checking out the inventory of the travel merchant today. Nothing that cuts my eye or that I can afford for that matter. So, goodbye. We're not going to get anything from you today. Yeah, so I think that my disliked character is the dwarf. But not because of his personality, it's just because why him? That's it. Kylie says, I love the Sailor Moon art style. Yeah, it is kind of Sailor Moon. I know that there's also like a program of where you can kind of like personalize your character to look a little bit like that, like in the game. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty neat, I think. Because as you can see, this is my the most I can customize my character. I mean, I can change the clothes and put hats on it, but it's all this type of art style, I guess. Cup says, Kent made me laugh, lol. Yeah, it's interesting. If there was a much romance him, would you? Yes, absolutely. I think there actually is a Mary Marlon mod, but I haven't played it ever. Maybe when I do I'm planning in the future, in the not so distant future, doing a modded gameplay of Stardew Valley. And if it comes to that point, I will totally install also the Mary Marlon mod and marry him. We'll see, because I've seen a lot of people that get the, oh, like, you can marry Robin type of mod, and so they divorce Demetrius and Robin, and then they marry her, and it's like, oh, now that I was able to do it, I actually don't like her that much. And it's like, what? So we'll see if through the mod I still love Marlon as much as I do. Today is the best type of quality day, so we're gonna try to get to floor 20 again. I mean 40. And we have 3 potatoes. So did you see that? It was just 2 potatoes, but we harvested 3. That's what I mean by multi-harvest, and it's so efficient with potatoes. What thing that makes it cool? I'm such an idiot. I forgot. I was gonna put fertilizer on these potatoes so that they would worth more and I could get more money out of all of this, but I guess I'm an idiot because I forgot. So if I'm missing it next time I harvest all of these potatoes, remind me, please, so that they're better quality. Because the better quality they are, the more money we make, and that's what we want. We want that million. Keep one just in case, like 1 potato. Yeah, well, I might keep one potato, you know, because, like, what if there's, like, a quest of, oh, can I have one potato? That would be good. My favorite is chilaquiles from the OG Smoothies YouTube fame. Yeah, back in the day when Mr. Smoothie and I did gameplays, we used to, we had a little dog named Chilaquil, which, by the way, we haven't received our dog, have we? How is it, like, Mandarin, we haven't gotten our dog? What's going on? I'm not going to bring that rusty sword because I think I'm gonna get a sword in the mines. You know what? I'm gonna bring it because that's better than having to come back. And I'm gonna bring a chest in case it is a sword. I can leave that one up there. I'm just thinking which food should I bring because horseradish, it doesn't give me. I'm gonna bring the parsnips. Yeah, how about that? And I'm gonna make fertilizer already and put it in here so that I don't forget to put it. Yeah, so like if you're not using your sap to make fertilizer, like what are you doing? Because it's so easy to make and you can really increase your earnings by doing that. Joshua says parsnips, nice. Yes, I think that's the best food that I can take right now. So let's ride Pierre Opers until 9, so I'm gonna have to waste time going through the trash cans. Until he's available to buy some potatoes and then sell me some potatoes. Oh, I should have brought my dwarf squirrel roll to donate it too. But I guess next time. It's just I thought, it's just one thing. I'm not gonna get a reward from one thing, so might as well get a few things to donate and then donate them all at once. I feel like I'm going like super slow too, because like at this point I usually already have like my upgrade backpack and, you know, friends. Hey Shane, do you want this Broken City? Yeah, I'm sorry, I just needed to open some space. To the next person I see, it's gonna get the glasses. How about that? So that you know that it's not nothing against Shane. Oh, Marnie, do you want some glasses? I think they're Lewis's. Do you mind giving those to him? Okay, Clint has a request of iron ores, which is unfortunately, because we haven't made it to floor 40 where the iron is. So we'll see if we can complete it, but... Okay, selling the... Oh my gosh, I pressed the wrong button. Well, we can save the next potato we get. Sorry. I was going to just sell him too, but... Okay, we have 5 more potatoes. Progress is progress, right? Elma says, I didn't know that. Sorry, I don't know what we were talking about at that point. You didn't know what. I'll talk about that. Kaya says, can I ask, does proposing to someone have to be something special? Not at all. It can be in front of the dumpster and they'll, if they like you enough, they'll say yes. But there's a couple of things that need to be done in order for them to say yes. Like you need to, so there's like a heart system on socials. So the more you talk to people and the more you give them gifts, then you get more hearts with them. So for them to say yes, you need to get to more hearts. That's just it. Oh, in real life. Did you say, oh, in real life? Does it have to be special? The proposal? I guess it depends on the person, you know? Like some people like to have, oh, like, look, all this 1,000 flowers in the beach with candles and roses. I don't think that's like especially necessary, but to each their own, you know? My proposal, the way that Mr. Smoothie proposed to me was pretty simple, but I love it so much because it was very intimate and very special, and I loved it. Yeah. So it doesn't. I don't think it needs to be crazy. which is different than like special. I feel like it's if it's thoughtful, like personalized, like oh they know you enough to know that you're gonna want to have ice cream on the proposal, or like they know you enough that you know that you want to have your nails done, or that playing your favorite song. You know, if it's like something like personalized to you, then I think it's special. Oh look, I got a small sword just as I had predicted, and good thing I brought a chest. And I'm gonna put this in here. The steel small sword, it's still not great, but we'll use what we have, right? Bean says, "Oh, in real life, I'm married and we never had an official proposal. Just talked about how we both feel like that's something we wanted to do. I'm planning on doing an actual proposal on one of our anniversaries just because it would make her smile." That's actually so sweet. Yes. Do it. Do something special. Um Not special as in crazy, as I reiterate before. Something as like something that would make her smile. That's really nice. Good luck. I hope she say yes. Been married for some time now, but I hope she says yes. It would be kind of sad. um, my sister actually was like kind of upset at me when I was about to get engaged because my at that time boyfriend, Mr. Smoothie, had talked with my family about it. Like, oh yeah, this is something I want to do. So they knew it was happening. I didn't. But because we had talked about it a lot, it's like, oh yeah, like that's something that we both want. So I kind of knew that it was happening. And I knew that I was going to say yes. And he kind of knew that I was going to say yes too. So my sister was like, well, what's the point in that? Um, what's the emotion, the excitement? There's no excitement, but I think it is because he still tried to catch me off guard a little bit, you know? And he did. So it works out. Personalized for everyone. I'm just realizing that I don't know if you wanted me to like read that message out loud. So sorry if I uh, didn't keep things a little private. I guess if you want me to not read something, uh, let me know in advance so I don't read it. And keep the things private to our cozy little chat. How about that? Though, like, I'm pretty sure that anyone that watches the video lately can, like, access it later. So it's not like it's gonna be kept secret and safe, you know? Luki says, smoothie lore. Yes, just more stories about us. We will, it's going to be our 4-year anniversary. Yes, 4-year anniversary this year. Just a few months. So it's exciting. Oh, you're totally fine. I typed it in the chat. Haha, yes. Okay, thank you. If you don't want me to read something out loud, let me know, because I'm just trying to make sure that everything gets read, everyone's included, and there's no one left behind. Because I'd really appreciate everyone that has showed up to the stream. I hope you're having a good time. Just chilling, having a nice beverage. And so even though it's Potato Farm, to whoever might be joining just in fairly recently, we're in the mines because we're wanting to get to floor 40 so that we can access some iron ore for sprinklers, because that's probably gonna make our things easier in the future. Sorry, things easier in the future. I don't know what I'm talking about. Well, we're tired and we made it to floor 25, so progress is progress, right? Plus, it's good to come to the mines because there's fiber and then we get to have extra mixed seeds. Yeah. Elmo says, oh, I didn't know about the fertilizer. Okay, yeah, so the basics, most, like, smallest fertilizer, which is still pretty good because it increases your chance, I think, by 10%? I might be wrong, don't quote me on that. But it increases the opportunity of you to have gold quality and silver quality vegetables by a little bit. And it's just sap. Like, people usually just toss the sap because, like, it really is just, like, annoying to carry it around, but you can have stacks and stacks of it, and why would not use it, you know? Which reminds me, these 3 have not been fertilized, so we'll solve that issue. Okay, let me put things away. We didn't even end up using the parsnips, huh? How about that? Okay. Sorry, I'm a little exhausted. Oh, it's another parsnip. It's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, because we can't fertilize the ones that had already been planted, so that's unfortunate. But let's go to bed, shall we? Yes. I know it's a little early in the day, but what else are we going to do, you know? Lucas says he'll be right back. See you soon. Be safe. And then Kai thinks that's sweet. Yeah, I thought it was pretty sweet too. Good luck on your proposal. Oh yeah, you can see from my my Steam screen that I actually have not 100%ed Stardew Valley. I still have a few achievements to get. The thing is, like, as you heard before, I played a lot on the excuse me. I played a lot on the Switch originally. Let me just get some water. I played a lot on the Switch, like years I played on the Switch before I actually got in the computer. And every time you play modded, you don't get those achievements that you get. So many of the things I have done are not counted in the achievements of my Steam. So it looks like I haven't 100%ed it. Like, what do you mean you have never reached perfection? It's like, no, I have a couple times. Not to brag or anything, but I've got perfection a couple times. It just doesn't show up on my Steam because it did it on the Switch, or, well, it was slightly modded. So I guess it's also cheating, huh? Blurry asks, how would you recommend getting Stardew Valley? I would 100%. I would 120% recommend getting Stardew Valley. It's my favorite game. Like, if I could play every single day, I would. That's why I make videos about Stardew Valley, so I have the chance to play a little bit more. Did a crow eat my crops here? I think I missed it. Oh my gosh, I have forgotten about putting a scarecrow, but not anymore. We'll create a scarecrow right now. So yes, I totally recommend getting it. It's something, it's like not super expensive. Like games lately are insane, like $50-$60 for a game that sometimes is not even replayable, you know? Like, once you hear that, you see the story and that's it, that you're done. No more new interesting exciting things that can come out of it. On the other hand, Stardew Valley, well, number one, the creator keeps making updates for it all the time. Like, the most recent one that we got was on March of last year, and it added so many new, like, so much content that has given me and the rest of the people that played hours and hours of fun. And it was completely free. The whole expansion was completely free. Oh no, these carrots. It's okay. Actually, no, why not plant them? So yeah, I do recommend getting it because I've been playing it for like 4 years now, and I still have fun like the very first time. I'm always learning new things too, which makes it extra special, I guess. And it's super customizable, and even if you get a little tired of it, there's a super wide modern community that always tries to expand on the content as well. But even if you play entirely vanilla, or on your Switch or your console or PlayStation or whatever, it's still super fun because there's so many things to do. Like, you can do challenges like this one of just doing something like only potatoes, or I don't know, never leave the farm, which I've tried that one. It's so hard. Or you can just play regularly and have other type of challenges. Like what I'm doing right now in my channel, I have a playlist on I played 100 days of this type of game, and so I have that in my channel if you want to check it out. And as part of the challenges I'm doing in there is collecting every single hat in the game. There's 121 hats, and so it's a little challenging, but it's so fun. You basically never get bored if you're always, there's always something to do. So I totally recommend getting in. Sometimes it's on sale, so that's something I wanted to do. Maybe start letting people know, like, hey, the game's on sale right now, you should go get it, because it's usually 15 bucks on all of the platforms I've seen, except mobile. Mobile, I think it's like $5. So if you are a little afraid of trying because it's a little pricey, you should try mobile first. It has the latest expansion, I mean the latest update. It's just a little trickier because it's like on your phone or on your iPad, which is not super big, but I think it's still super fun and you would really enjoy it. But if it comes ever on sale, I'll be sure to let everyone know via like post or we found a hat. We found the goggles. The googles? The goggles. So stylish. But anyway, yes, I can let everyone know whenever it comes on sale if you want to obtain it for a cheaper price, or you can try the mobile version. But I totally recommend getting it. It's super fun. I don't know, where do we get on the chat? Let me just really quick. Oh yeah, so Cup says definitely worth your buck. Emma says my achievements still show on Steam even though I also play modded. Oh, that's interesting. I wish mine would show up, because if that was the case, then it would show like 100%, because I've done all of the things. Okay, no, it wouldn't show. I think there's one achievement. It's like complete Junimo card or the Prayer King, one of those games, and it's like completed all the way to the end, and I've never done that. It's so hard. Which, now that I said that, it's like I probably should do it, because gotta complete it, you know, gotta get the 100% on that. But yes, like I really wish that it would show up even when modded. I think that there's a setting of like a way of doing it, but because I've had so many issues since I started modding my game, like why I have to restart my game after every single day. Because of that, I decided not to mess up with it, and it's sad because now I don't have my achievements, but I get to do them on regular vanilla version again, so it's all good. I'm not upset at it. Bean says, I think Stardew Valley is still the most played game ever, despite playing pretty much every day I can. Yes, it has so much replayability. Because like, also, so you know how I said earlier that you can marry someone, there's marriageable candidates and stuff. So every one of the characters has like a different storyline, and once you marry them, like you have little different experiences. Like someone makes like a whole cake parade, someone like starts going into the mines by themselves, which is pretty cute too. I don't even know why I would be saving the gems, like there's no point. So it has so much replayability. It feels like a new game if you decide to try new things every time, so I do recommend it. Elma says, I love the challenges that you recommended. Yes, I have a little video out there if you want to check it out too. My goodness, I'm going to stop with the self-promotion after this, I promise. But I have a video that it's like 13 challenges to do in Stardew Valley, so you never get bored. So you guys should check it out in case you haven't tried any of those challenges before. Emma says, it's on sale right now on Steam. 50% off. 50% off? Which is like less than $8 for it. Well, with taxes, probably $8. Okay, so like whoever is considering about getting it right now, it's your time. Thank you so much. I'm actually going to let people know, hey, go get Stardew Valley. It's 15% off. It's just because I have it, Steam doesn't let me know that it's on sale anymore, you know? I need to actively look for it. But I guess it makes sense because it's the summer sale. And as I said earlier, the Steam summer sale are so good. Oh my goodness. So yes, if you're thinking about it, you should go get it. Does the game have the FOMO thing? Like if you would be missing something? Okay, so I'm gonna get into a little spoilers here, but there's actually only one cutscene in the entire game that you would miss if you don't go like at a certain pace, and it's not even that special. It's just because a character, Kent, actually the hated character by someone earlier, Kent comes into the valley on the second year. So if at that point you have not become friends with his son enough to have like a deep conversation about how much he misses his dad, then you just miss that cutscene. But that's literally the only one that you would be missing. Otherwise, you can get married and divorce and marry someone else. Absolutely. So you wouldn't be like, oh, I wonder what it would be married to someone else, you know? So I think that's a great thing over there. And the game doesn't have an end, which sounds a little crazy, but so the game, I was gonna eat parts of this, but I'm just gonna go home because my inventory is already packed. So the game doesn't have a finish, like, oh, it ends after year 3 or after year 4. No, you can take all of the time that you want to complete the community center. People don't age, people don't die. Like the kids always stay kids, which is kind of insane. But yeah, you can play like 100 years of Stardew Valley, and it still will run just fine. You just only will get a bunch of things collected. And then there's a guy. I'm gonna have to look up his name, but he's doing the 999 challenge. So he's basically getting a stack of every single thing that's possible to have 999 of on chests, and it's so insane. So he's been doing that for like years now, and I think he's like on year 40 right now, which sounds so crazy. But yeah, the game has like a bunch of, oh my gosh, I left my home in the mines. Okay, gotta go get it. Sorry, just got a notification there. Yeah, so because the game has no end, you don't really be missing on anything. You can take your own time, you can speed things up if you want, so it's pretty cool. Everyone gets to go at their own pace. And I feel like there's always people discovering new things, like, oh, can I get all of my skills by the first spring? It's like, can you? Can you? So Emma says, yeah, the summer sale, it's crazy. I know, like, Steam is like so OP, honestly, compared to other consoles. Like, especially because they have the handheld thing, what's it called, the Steam Deck? They have that. And so to me, that's like, okay, you won. What can I do? Like, there's no competing against you. Like, I can play Stardew Valley from like the Steam Deck and modded. That doesn't compare at all with like playing on the Switch, you know? It's crazy. And then Cup says, that sounds painful but fun. It does sound super painful. I would never ever do the 999 challenge, because like, I think auto petters stack. So imagine having to obtain 999 auto petters. Like, that is ridiculous. There's no way. Even if you go the Joja route, which is the easiest way to get it, it would be so expensive. I wouldn't do it. But hey, to each the challenge that they want to do, right? Okay, I guess I have this leak, so I don't pass a hole in my land. This one. Okay, we have one more cauliflower and the scarecrow. Oh my gosh, no! I wanted to get the scarecrow. Oh, but hey, it's a potato. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just killed a potato. I'm an idiot. Okay, no more picking up the scarecrow. It's gonna stay there forever. I'm so sorry. But hey, we have a cauliflower. That's fine, huh? Why didn't I kill the cauliflower? Like, we're not gonna use it. Anyway. Just making mistakes with Mrs. Smoothie since 2023. Or I don't know. I don't remember when I started the channel, actually. Oh, this one gets counted in there. That's pretty cool. What was I saying? I'm sorry, I lose my trains of thought super fast. Oh, welcome back, Luki. I hope you had a good break. What do you think about the fandom? About the fandom of Stardew Valley? It's pretty chill. I feel like everyone's super respectful. There's obviously, you can encounter people that can have like negative comments to say and whatnot, but no one's like crazy. Everyone actually is super nice to, like, because the creator of the game, it's like one guy. He's very up and personal with his fandom as well, so he like sometimes answers like tweets that people like tag him on and stuff, so it's pretty good at that. A lot of YouTubers and streamers that do Stardew Valley content are good friends in real life and share things. Not me, because I'm like a nobody, but maybe I'll have a Stardew friend one day. But yeah, I've never had anyone negative in the community said anything negative about the game or harmful. Also, I feel like it's very inclusive too. We have a dog. Sorry, I got distracted because we have a puppy. We don't have a name for it though. Should we try to come up with a name for our little doggo? It can be a boy or a girl, up to you guys. Oh, that's cute. Has a little bandana. Oh my goodness, it has a little tongue. Okay, so I usually go by. I pick up cats usually, so it's nice to have a dog for once, you know. Come up with your names for the pet soon. I know that it's probably a little behind on your end than in mine, so I'll just give you guys some time while I take a little drink. Oh yeah, so like Luki's asking if we have sunglasses now. We do. We found them like while mining. Someone just dropped this super intense goggles in the floor, so we got it. Ape is the goat. He is super nice. He's just such a chill dude. He's actually said in a recent interview that he's planning to. Well, he's working on his second game right now. It's called Hunter Chocolatier. Um, but he said that he really has ideas and material to work on Stardew Valley for like the rest of his life. And I'm like, that actually sounds super nice because I love this game. But I'm excited to see what other games he comes up with. He's working on Hunter Chocolatier right now. So we'll see. Once that game is out, I'm gonna play it like crazy because I know I'm gonna enjoy it super very much. Because I think it's gonna be centered on you are a chocolatier. How exciting, right? So you make chocolate and bake things, which I love games where you have to cook because I'm obsessed with video game food. It looks just so good, so yum all the time. So I feel like I'm gonna be playing that one a lot when it comes to that. So the options we have right now are nachos and snooch. I don't know how to say it. Snooches, which is the name that the game recommended. Um, so just because I struggle with pronouncing snooch, I'm gonna go with nachos. But I do like the other name too. So welcome to the family, nachos. It's not that it's important because so the dog doesn't really have anything to do other than if you become good friends with them, they bring you stuff eventually. So it can be nice, but there's no a particular reason why to get or not get a dog. Oh, nice. We have some monies that I haven't looked at because of experiences. Okay. I wonder... Okay, we haven't made our furnace, so we should probably fix that. Because we have loads of ore. I think today is going to be another day of buying potatoes. Because we got some money from quests, and that's really nice. So Kylie's asking, what are our guys' favorite marriage candidates? And so... you guys share as well, but my favorite one of the males, it's Sebastian, because I'm such a simple person. I think it's everyone's favorite, or he is one of the most popular guys. But of the females, it's Haley, which is not expected. People usually go with like Abigail, because Haley can be a little bit of a meanie at first. But I just love her storyline. She's also super pretty, and she like once you're married to her, she like cooks for you, and I just love that. Food is my love language, so I love that, and I love Elliot too. So it's like which is like the three completely different what's it called, like spectrums? I don't know, edges of the spectrum. Yes, like oh, it's like you Sebastian and Elliot and Haley are like three completely different people, but I like them. Those are like my three favorite ones, I would say. It's funny because so B says Abigail will forever be your favorite. Heart. I think that Abigail's my least favorite marriageable candidate. I don't dislike her, I have to say. I don't have nothing against her. It's just I feel like from all of them, she and Sebastian and Sam feel like they're children to me. Like they're teenagers, like very obviously. How like Abigail likes to like play video games and like do the Ouija thing. Here you have me play video games at my 25 years of age. Oh my gosh, it's Wednesday. Oh. And okay, it's okay. We can save our money. Oh my, sorry, Alex. We can save our money for the next time we have potatoes. yeah, so Sam and Abigail for me feel like super young, and so it's like it feels a little wrong. You know, like Sam has this cutscene when you're like about to date him that is like, oh yeah, I wanted to talk with you and tell you how much I like you. But like my mom's on the other side of the room and like she's coming, so like hide under the bed or something like that. It's just like that's so silly. Like what are we, 12? Anyway, that's the problem I have with Abigail and Sam. But I love them still. Like they're super fun. I love the cutscenes with Abigail. Sam is super sweet, and I love that he has like allergies. So it's just I love all of the characters. They're all like super fun. But yes, Sebastian and Haley are my favorite ones. Probably because uh, I guess I've married Sebastian the most, but yeah, I haven't married Maru ever, but she's super sweet. I just feel like I always get her on the friend zone because she's so sweet, but I like her a lot too. And I have never married Shane. I don't like Shane either because he's like rude straight up, but he has a lot of problems on his life, so it's okay. Um, so Stefania says that I missed one crop. I think you're talking about this one. It's so this one's like super close to the water, so I can't water it actually because it's like absorbing water from the ground. I'm gonna make sure, but I'm pretty sure that because it's so connected to the water, yeah. So like, it's not letting me water it more than it actually is because it's getting water from this little pond. Or did I miss another one? Someone in here? So oh my goodness, I have so many messages to read right now. Good questions though. Um, Emma says Leah is my girl. Yeah, that's like actually the one that oh my, that Mr. Smoothie married the first time, Leah. So like, it's we're good rivals a little bit there. You know, she's trying to steal my man, but it's all right. Um, and then definitely Sebastian, and I would love to get married with Clint. Oh really, Clint? I have never heard about that. People usually. Okay, I think Elma, you're the one that doesn't like Kent, and you like Clint. Okay, you need to expand on your thought process, please. You need to explain what's going on. Emily has sweet dialogue when married. She does. I just don't like that she makes me quinoa because I don't like quinoa, but she's super sweet, and she actually makes you a whole outfit when you're married to her, which has a hat. So I always end up marrying her for her hat as well. But I divorce her because I go for her sister. That sounds so bad of me. Anyway, it's just a game, okay? It's just for the hat collections, and I erase her memory after so that she forgets that we were ever a thing. It's so crazy. But see, like, this is what I mean. This game has so much replayability. Like, who would have thought about the possibility of like marrying someone and then like erasing their memory? That's kind of crazy. Emma says, I love Leah because she's independent and does art. I love an art girly. Yeah, that is super sweet and cool actually. And I love, she gives you like a whole statue as a present that you can just keep and collect and keep everywhere. Even if you don't romance her at all, she just straight up gives you a statue, which is super sweet. She and Maru, I think, are one of the only ones that make it like super obvious that they have a crush on you, which it's nice. Like, well, and Emily, but Emily is crazy because she's like, I had a dream and there was a parrot and you were in it and now I know that we're destined to be together, you know? Those type of crazy things. Oh my goodness, I can't see one thing. I'm sorry this is so dark. I'm trying to speed it up. But once we get to floor um, um, 40, then we don't have to... Oh, there was a stair there all along. Okay. That makes sense. She was my first big when I was a teenager, but she still has a special place in my heart. I know. Like, it's just feels the same way that whenever I see people play expanded and they'll go for Sophia. Like, Sophia feels like such a young little girl to me, and it's like, oh, there's something wrong about this. Like, it doesn't sit well with me. But like, best friends forever? Yes, absolutely. I love being friends with Sam and Abigail. Okay, someone that I also don't like love, it's Harvey, because he's like the opposite of it. It's like, feels like so old, and it's like, oh, now I have to babysit you because you don't like to go on airplanes or something like that. That's kind of the type of vibe, I think. But I like them. Like, I like all of them. The only thing I don't like... No, never mind. There's another thing I don't like about Harvey, and is that even though you're married to him, when you pass out in the mines, he'll still charge you for the hospital visit. And it's like, dude, I thought we were cool. You're just charging me. I literally pay all of the bills. So that's my problem with Harvey. Shane is very relatable, but I don't prefer him as a marriage candidate. I know, like, I love Shane if he just stays as a friend, you know? Like, give me those blue chickens. I'll love to take you to the hospital when you needed it in that cutscene. But as a marriage candidate, I don't know. I don't know if I want to marry you, you know? That's my thing. I agree totally with that. Luigi says, I did not know that. I don't know what exactly is the part that you didn't know that, but I'm glad that it has come to your knowledge. I think you guys are having a conversation as I try to read it, so I'm glad that it's going well. Sorry if I'm not answering all the questions in time. I'm just trying to get to floor 40. So he says, Leah and Haley are my favorites by Joshua. Yeah. I like Leah, but I prefer Haley, definitely. Oh, and how about Penny? Does anyone have anything to say about Penny? Because I feel like she's very, very sweet. But I feel like her whole personality, it's like her mom, and it's a little sad about it. But I love the idea of marrying her to get her like a house and a place for her to be happy. And she's one of the few NPCs that still has a life after marrying you. So that's pretty cool too. In the house, his little cubby is a bit too messy for my decor, and also because it hits a little too close to home. Oh, I'm sorry, Cup. But yeah, it gets... I think I saw a video by, what's her name? Junimo B. She has a video on explaining the trash catalog, and it's like, oh, if you've married Shane and are sad that his room makes your whole house like different, don't worry. Get the trash catalog and make your whole house look like trash so that you can match his aesthetic. And I'm just like, that was funny. Like, I didn't see it coming that way, so it works well, right? My goodness, where are the staircases in this dang floor? I feel like I've been here forever. Does he have an addiction or something? Yes. Shane drinks alcohol every day at the saloon. He's not the only one that has like alcohol problems. There's also Pam. But everyone gets to try to overcome them. You can help them reach a better lifestyle, I guess. So like, I see it's like such a deep game when you hear like, oh, it's just a nice, cute, cozy farming RPG. And it's like, okay, but there's probably people with addictions. And every single person has their like challenges, like Penny struggles with her mom. Leah is like, oh, like my ex, and I don't know if I can like do it as an artist out here in town. And there's like Sam is like, I'm not a person and everyone wants me to go hang around with them, you know? Everyone has their problems, but excuse me. Penny is also okay. I think that there's stairs somewhere in here that I'm not seeing, because can I craft a ring already? No, I can't craft a glowstone ring still. I'm sorry, I just feel like I've been here in this floor forever, and I've had like 4 of my parsnips and I can't get out. I'm not gonna just quit on it because we're so close to floor 40 already, so it makes no point. But we're still waiting on the response of that person that said that hated Kent, but wanted to marry Clint. I need more information about this, please. Oh, I'm so glad. So Kayla says that they're gonna play this game. It makes everyone is having fun. Yes, we love this game, especially if you don't have it. Someone mentioned that it's on sale right now. Oh my goodness, finally the stairs. Someone mentioned that it's on sale right now, 50%, so it should be like $8. Totally worth your money. And a lot of replayability, and it's very personable too. So just be warned that you might end up playing for like hours straight. That is my only warning. You might enjoy it too much. So Loki just says like, I feel the pain. I don't know nothing about the game, and they all seem to have a blast. It's funny that you say that because literally 2 seconds ago you were like, oh, here's the recipe for sprinklers. You need to do this and this and this and this. Like, I know you googled it, but it's funny. Okay, so we finally have made it to floor 40, which is great because now we can have a solid source of iron for our sprinklers, which was my biggest concern. But now that we have that, I guess we can just stress about potatoes. So Cup says, it's really a great game. I hope that you enjoy it. And Kyla says, oh, thanks, Juice. So I'm glad that we are spreading the good word of Stardew. Okay. So Elma says, Clint is so adorable and shy. I don't know. I like him. He's a little shy. So I guess you're right. We are just probably overjudging him. So Vin says, alright, I've got to go for a bit, but I'll leave the stream up for those sweet Vietnamese. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you so much, Vin. I'll be done in just a little bit. I think I'm just gonna play for like a day or two more. Because my son will be waking up from his nap fairly shortly, and I want to be able to be ready for him and say goodbye to you guys and all of that. So I might just play 2 more days and then be done. So you won't be missing for a lot of things. But thank you so much for joining on today's stream, Bean, and thanks for the luck with the potatoes. We were doing huge progress, I think. I really doubt that we'll be able to get the greenhouse during spring, but we'll stress about it. I'm gonna pet the dog. Oh, he's sleeping. Sorry, I woke you up. I was trying to pet you and totally woke you up, and he's not even letting me pet him. That's unfortunate. So, okay. Sorry, I'm not gonna try to pronounce your name because it's super intense. But what do I plan to do for the non-potato seasons? Well, that's why I wanted to hopefully unlock the greenhouse, but I don't know if I'll be able to do it because it's actually... potatoes are expensive, okay? And I'm not making as many potatoes out of mixed seeds as I thought I was going to be making. But yeah, the hope was to at least have the greenhouse and get to level 9 or 8 farming so that I could have the what's it called? The seed maker. But it's looking like we're not going to be able to make it because I need to buy the Joja membership, and then I have to buy the upgrade for the greenhouse. So it's like a ton of money that I don't have. I don't know when I'm picking this up because they don't give me food, but I guess I can give them around. Did I have... Okay, so there's a quest for getting Robin's axe. I am going to complete that so that I can have a little bit of money to buy more potatoes, because we gotta love those potatoes. Oh yeah, the seed maker. Yes, so once I have the seed maker and the greenhouse unlocked, I should be able to have potatoes all year round on the greenhouse. And so what I would do is probably just like every single one of them, turn them into seeds and keep planting them until I have an insane amount of seeds saved, so that when it's time for spring again, I can plant a lot of potatoes, and then it just takes me a couple of years, hopefully, not 10 years. That's the hope. That doesn't take me 10 years. We're obviously not going to complete it in this stream alone because it's taking me so long, but Luki says that the glasses are on point. Thank you. When it's the 17th, you need to remind me that I can go and get the leprechaun hat. because I love it. We might go to the egg hunt, you know, why not? Get an extra hat over there. Sorry, I'm gonna get all of the trash can goodies because why wouldn't we? If there's extra food, it's gonna be useful. Joshua says, so the rule is the only items you can sell are potato-based items, right? But the quest and trash can upgrades count too. So, oh, sorry, Penny. Hey, have a flower. I'm not gonna do the trash can upgrade just because it just feels a little bit too much. Like if I get something super valuable like potato juice and then toss it in the trash can, and if it's an iridium quality trash can, then I get half of whatever is done through there. Let me check over here. So in Joja here, let's see how much it cost us to get the membership. 5,000. We have 360, which we're going to spend shortly into into getting more potatoes. But yeah, so the 5,000 alone for the membership plus whatever it costs us to get the greenhouse done. Yeah, so I'm not gonna get the trash can upgrades, but I will be completing as many quests as I possibly can because it's just extra bucks from there. I don't think that it's gonna give us a huge boost on the 1 million, but it can be the difference. I don't have my hoe for this, it's unfortunate, but it can make the difference in getting extra seeds before summer. Oh my goodness, is this the day of bring your hoe around? What the heck, so many passed and I didn't bring it. Here, Robin, did you give me money for that? Yes. Okay, this is good. I think we're gonna be able to afford 24 seeds. I think so. I'm gonna go home and get my hole because there's places to take care of. But yeah, we'll see how long does it take us to make it. And oh, another thing is that I will allow myself to do potato juice and dried potatoes. Not dried potatoes, pickled potatoes, because it seems like it makes sense to me, you know. I had one more thing that I was yes, I'm gonna take the scroll and the quartz and this because I'm gonna donate them to the museum. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna skip this song because it's like Sam's heavy metal thing. And who knows, maybe by donating these things I'll get one extra thing that's gonna be useful. That would be nice, right? Oh, and it looks like we have another quest in here. The local population is starting to threaten other species. If you can fish 3 of them for me, it will be a big help. We can catch 3 sardines. Should be easy enough. Let's get the potatoes already. $12 potatoes. Wasn't that much, but it's not too little. And we will put fertilizer on them this time. Let's not forget. So Joshua says, yeah, I guess you could just trash ancient fruit wine and that might be more valuable than selling the potatoes straight up. Yes, you're right. That would it feels like cheating, so we're not going to be doing upgrading of the trashes. Granted, for me to get to the iridium trash can, it would be super complicated and like extremely difficult, but let's just rule that out so that it's not a goal that I have, you know? Yay, we got 1 reward. And it is cauliflower seeds. Oh, that's kind of lame. That's okay. It gives us XP, right? It counts as something. Joshua says, since you don't think you can do the Joja for the greenhouse, would you try to do the community center for it instead? I don't think so. It's just to get the community center upgrade. Like the greenhouse, it's like you need crops from every season, so I wouldn't be unlocking it until like fall anyway, you know. Unless I get like super lucky at the traveling the traveler merchant, but even then, it seems like it wouldn't work out, unfortunately. Okay, so we have 9, 12, 21 seeds that we're going to plant, so we need 21 fertilizers. Gotta make sure that we're getting the most, oh my. Gotta make sure we're making the most out of these potatoes. The field is going to start looking a little nasty. It already looks pretty terrible, but it's okay because the purpose of it, it's like to be protected by this one scarecrow, not for it to look pretty, right? Now we fertilize everything, make sure we get the most out of our buck. Yeah, super easy, right? And now I'm just gonna cut some wood and clear some more beets of the farm. Oh, to be clearing up your farm under the rain with this beautiful Star Watcher song that we're listening to. Elma says, so you only get the money from potatoes and missions? Yes, that is the whole goal out of this, and we try to get to 1 million. And when I said 1 million, I mean 1 million total earnings, not 1 million active on my household. So like, this money, not the current funds, but this money. Unless you think we should go for the current money, which I think it would just be ridiculous to achieve that, but let me know if you think that's only fair. Is the only plant not water? The soil looks lighter even though it's raining. Well, it's not that it's not water. Sorry, I had this issue a little bit. It's like this is a rice shoot that it's close enough to this pond of water that it thinks that it's being watered that way. So that's why it looks like it's not watered, but it is watered, not by me, but the soil, but it is taken care of. And it's just rice shoots, so it's not like the nicest plant anyway. We're not gonna be able to sell it. It's just experience by just leaving it there, growing on its own. Barely any inconvenience. Yeah, super easy. Oh, looks like we got another foraging level. We're sprinting through these level ups, I'm telling you. I'm just gonna empty my energy bar and then I'll head to bed. We'll water the plants one more time, because I think tomorrow we'll have more potatoes ready. And that will be nice. Plus, it's good to make sure that the farm doesn't have too much debris that we can't handle it. Okay, looks like we're starting to feel exhausted. Time to go home. I am planting the trees back so that, as you can see by this so conveniently patterned patch, we're planting the trees back so that we always have a source of wood in the farm, since it's mostly only going to be covered by potatoes. Hey, though. Yeah, it's the second time I try to pet it and it doesn't like it. I wonder when we're going to unlock the glowstone ring, because I don't like being in the dark. Oh, and so for those that are newly watching, every time I finish a day I need to restart my game because I think there's like a corrupted file of some sort, there's something wrong. And I just run the risk of possibly losing my file if I don't like log out, so I'm not gonna take that risk. I'm sorry. I think this is going to be my last day playing. I've just been playing for a little while and my son usually wakes up in the next little bit. So this is going to be my last day. It's going to be pretty simple. I'm just going to water. Okay, we have some harvests. We have 1 carrot. one parsnip. It's a gold quality one. Doesn't worth it anything, but it's there, I guess. Okay, we have a pretty decent harvest today, I think. And with these 6 potatoes, we will be able to buy some new things. And Lewis is reminding us of the annual egg hunt. I think I'm gonna have to build another chest because things are getting a little out of control here. And in here I think I'm gonna put all the like edibles and whatnot. So I'm gonna get these thingies, this one, and the fish. Yeah. All of things are going to go. All of these things are going to go in this chest. The other things that we're harvesting that we're not going to be able to sell, I'm going to have as food, or I'm just growing them for the experience. So. Let's water all of these things. Let's see how many potatoes can we afford, because little by little our field keeps growing. I know that some of these are cauliflowers, but most of them are potatoes, which is the important thing. And now I'm remembering to put fertilizer on them. So also this is the plant I told you about. It's like grabbing water from the ground. So even though I water it, it still looks like it's unwatered, which is confusing. But rice will be rice. Oh, no water. Okay, so Luigi says it's all good. It was a fun stream. I learned a lot about the game. If you don't have the game, you should go and get it right now with the Steam sale. Emma says me too. Then Cup of OG says I've been enjoying doing this challenge while watching you do the challenge. Oh, nice. Good luck. Hopefully you can learn some of the things from my mistakes and don't do them, so that your journey can be twice as fast. You know, efficient. And like once we're done with this challenge, we shall work on a different one and continue to go from there. Doing more challenges. So like I think I'm gonna be trying to live stream this challenge like at least once a week. If next Monday around the same time works for everyone, then we can point for that. But if not, I'll still set up like a little post where people can comment and vote on all of those things, so that we can make it as efficient and as convenient for everyone that wants to participate. 6 potatoes. Let's see how much money does that give us. 480. It's not bad. Allows us to buy back 9 potatoes, almost 10. That's unfortunate. But we shall plan these. Take advantage of everything, right? Did we have a... Oh, that's right. We should probably go and catch those sardines to get extra money today. Should we do that? I think sardines are available all day, every day in the ocean. So... might as well, right? Because, like, there's no point in me arguing, like, oh, is it good if I take the... if I do this quest, or is it not good? When I'm not gonna do it? So I'm just concentrating. I'm trying to think of how many fertilizers am I gonna need. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's just this way I can completely make sure that we're getting the most out of every single potato. Oh, what? I need one more. I should probably do one more copper bar. You know, have it cooking while I do other things. So, you know, I went to get my hoe the other day, and I didn't go back for those hoeing spots, so I'll do that right now. I think it's also interesting to me because at this point I usually have like a, oh look, our first ever book. At this point I usually have an upgraded fishing rod, so I get to like fish with some bait, so it's faster. So we'll see how long it takes us to get all of the what's it called? All of the sardines. Poor Linus, I keep coming and getting all of his forageables. I'm sorry, he's not around to see me this time, but he usually sees me steal all of his food. Okay, here are those hoeing spots. It was just a stone and another lost book. These are not the books that give you powers or anything. It's just the lost book that gives you. So like, you know how people know secrets about Stardew Valley? They read those books. It's good to read. That's my message to the world. Sorry, Jody. After walking for 10 years, we finally made it to the ocean. We just need to get 3 sardines, and our goal shall be completed. Hi, Elliot. Elliot was since we were talking about marriage candidates, Elliot was the first one I ever married, so he is the one that has a special place in my heart for that. Yeah, he reminds me of like Mr. Darcy, which is kind of silly, but he does. Watch us not be able to catch one single sardine. Like I'm gonna eat these foods because that way we have extra room. It's just the problem is I don't have my upgraded backpack because I've been spending all of my money on potatoes. But hey, at least we have some goggles for standing at the dock. Joshua asks, from Pride and Prejudice? That's funny. Yes, the Mr. Darcy from Pride and Prejudice. Because he's very like, oh, like, I'm so polite. What, like this rendezvous at the beach? And Anchovy, oh my goodness, where are all the sardines? Aren't they growing at an abnormal rate that we need to take care of anyway? Oh my gosh. So the music in the background just being like the Wizard's theme where we're just here chilling trying to catch a sardine. Also, it always happens to me, I forget how small the fishing bar is when you first start the game. Like once you get to level 10 and you have a couple of bobbers on you, it gets like 3 times as big and it's like not even a struggle to fish. No wonder why the beginning of the fishing game is so hard. What's up with all these herrings? Oh my goodness. How fitting that once we're here. I don't know, can you hear the music well enough? Right now it's playing Elliot's piano theme, the song that he plays in his cabin. It's very sweet. Yeah, because he also plays the piano. Let me tell you about that. He writes, he plays the piano. I think that's all he does, actually. Not much interesting thing. On the other hand, Sebastian, he like plays D&D. He fixes motorcycles. He rides motorcycles. Our first ever sardine. Oh look, bait that is worth nothing because probably... Let me, since you're here, have that. Oh, you're not a huge fan of it? Oh, I spent my gold quality daffodil on that. That's so sad. It was just to open space for an inventory, okay? Not because I'm gonna be marrying anyone. Unless if you want me to, I can do that. The music, it's so calming. Okay, I'm glad to hear that you guys are able to hear it. Because otherwise it will be sad if it's just like me hearing music to myself. That'll be pretty sad. Another anchovy. Oh my gosh. So we said, is money from the major when you allowed? I think you can get like 500 and the higher the friendship the chance is better. Oh, that's right. you're right. He said they say, and that's one way to use the other crops for gifting. Yeah, so I think that the fish and the crops they get are going to be good for food, for gifting, and for um, experience. But I definitely think that it will be good to get friendship with specific villagers. Like, for example, Marnie sends you hay, which is not worth for nothing, but if we want to have animals to help our experience grow faster, then it could help. Yes, Mayor Lewis just straight up sends you money if you're friends with him, so we might do that. And then, like, Pam sends you batteries or energy tonics, which can come useful. And Dimitri sends you fish and stuff. What's his name? Gus and Linus send you meals, which would be good for energy. So let's not discard the idea. Let's just next time think about what we're gifting, because Elliot did not like my daffodil. And what was the other thing? I gifted Maru a clam, I think, and she was like, I'm just gonna put it in here. Thank you very much. Okay, we just need one more sardine. Come on, come on. The good thing is that it's a Friday because... Oh, yay! Okay, it's a Friday, so we're gonna be able to find Demetrius at the saloon. And we don't have to go all the way to the mountains. Here you have me, like, just completing random quests for money. Pierre also sends you money. Oh, is that so? I think I knew that. He says something like, "Oh, sorry about the like stock message. Do you think would you like I don't know if you will like any of these things, so I'm not gonna try to gift any of it to you." Hey Demetrius. Let's see how much we got at 120. That's unfortunate. It allows us to have 3 potatoes next time we buy potatoes. I think that tomorrow is the egg festival, so we won't be able to buy them tomorrow. But the day after that. And we need to figure out which villagers like these fish that I got so that we can gift them to them. Wouldn't that be nice? Oh my, okay. I thought that there was a crow, but no, it's just the dog sleeping on the field peacefully. Okay, so I'm just gonna put things away and go to sleep. And I think I'm gonna be done with the stream for today, because I've been doing this for a little bit, and as I say again, my child, in real life child, will be waking up soon. And gotta be ready, you know? You never know how toddlers are gonna wake up, in what mood. It can be a little unexpected. But hey, we have unlocked sprinklers, which means that we can start crafting them and spend our energy in other things that can help us be ready for more money making. So that's a good thing that happened. But anyway, we're gonna be closing down for now, and I guess I just want to take some time to thank everyone that joined us for the stream today. I had a lot of fun, and I'm excited to get more of this challenge done. My plan is to do this at least once a week. If it gets a lot of love and support, then we might do that more often, depending on the demand. So do leave me a message on the chat or a comment if you're seeing this not live with me right now, so that I can be informed. But I also have other videos if you want to check those out too. Thank you everyone so much that joined. I will see a few messages going on in there. Thank you everyone. Everyone's being super nice, so thank you all for joining today. So yes, I'll say goodbye for now. I guess I'll put this thing off, but okay, I don't have my microphone on the ending soon screen, so I'm just gonna say goodbye right now. Thank you everyone so much for watching. My name is Mrs. Smoothie, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.